Today we're working through an Achilles lock from a back take. So a back take being a waist lock today, and then shooting for the legs, bringing them down to their back, finishing off with an Achilles. So with this one, we're gonna start from a lock-up position. Now you've got a few options here. Generally in pro wrestling, to take the back, we need to clear that arm. So what I'll normally do is I'll make a C with my hand, pop under the elbow, pop it up, and then I can scoot around to the waist lock. If you find that your opponent is being a little difficult and you can't get that arm clear, you can turn that hand inside to bicep control and then actually use your forearm. So from here to bicep control, use the forearm and then scoot to the waist lock. So two different variations to get into the same position. Once we're in this waist lock position, what I want to do is if I want to attack their left leg, I want to shoot my left leg through the middle. I need to stay low to the mat. And once I'm in that position, from here, I now need to do a full 180 on my back, almost like a turtle shell, so that I'm now facing their front. So the way I do that is, arm around the outside, I lift my hips up high and turn to this position here. Now to complete the takedown, there's a couple ways to do it. My foot should be over the top. I can lift my opposite leg, pinch the knees, and bring them down this way. Or we come back up to that same position. I can actually keep that foot low and still pinch the knees. And when I do this way, I want to push to the inside of the kneecap and push them off balance that way. So very similar, but just really using my hips. Now the end position is here, the Achilles right here. I'm gonna use the sharp part of my wrist bone, all right? So this sharp cutting part on the Achilles, and then I can crank from there. There's different ways to lock it in. I just have to arch and crank. Now with my feet, often I will try to use that top foot to push the body away. So I'll push it into the hip, into the side, and push away as I crank. Or if they're up, a little bit more upright, fighting the hold, I could keep my knees on the inside as well. Same thing, it just prevents him from taking my ankle into one of his own Achilles locks or any sort of leg lock from here. Now if I want to mix it up, if I don't want to lock the Achilles lock, I've got him down to a lower base, to a different level. I can even rotate around. And now I've got a step over toe hold. I can turn it into an Indian deathlock. Possibilities are endless. This is just a good way to create a different level from a standing position to the mat.
If you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button, spread the word, and if you have any questions or requests for World-Beater Wrestling, don't be afraid to comment below.